Hey, welcome one and all to the Wildfire Side Chats podcast. I am your host, Zach,
I'm also your host, Alex.
I am also your host, Michelle.
and we are three slightly educated high schoolers talking about environmental conservation.
Conversations on conservation. That's our
What
tagline.
what he said.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of-
Mostly this.
Mostly this. Mostly
You know what I'm
us
saying.
getting off
I don't
topic.
want to talk about that.
I want to talk
That-
about this.
We'll
What about-
get to that.
Yeah, what if we talk about these?
Fine.
We're gonna talk about these.
And those.
These,
all this
you know,
good
we're
stuff.
gonna talk about these current, relevant events that are happening
Oh, shit.
all around the world.
Yeah, huh?
Today, mostly oceans.
Yeah,
Because that
this,
seems to be a
yes.
big thing.
yeah, there's something in the
Huge.
water. That something being plastic
Oh, a lot.
And oil.
and
And
oil.
oil.
And probably metal too.
And if
And a
you
lot of
squint-
salt.
If you squint your eyes, you can barely notice some sea life in there too.
And
But
yeah,
Oh,
it's mostly
yeah.
plastic.
and
Uh,
and if you're lucky, you may also find a dead body.
Oh,
hey,
bones.
hang on. Okay.
Treasure.
ASMR off. Noise suppression gone. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't want this to turn into just me eating. By the way, I am just enjoying my entire dinner right now. Which,
Yeah, because we definitely did this properly.
hey, shut up.
I am going to be enjoying all of his dinner over Mike.
Because everyone is here, and
Yep.
you all get to
Mhm.
enjoy my dinner.
Yep, and I have a bottle of Cholula green pepper hot sauce, which I'm going to drink during the
Don't.
podcast.
No, why?
I
Why
don't
would
know.
you do
Chug
that?
it.
I don't know.
Let's just share all the objects we have. A pencil sharpener, which
Oh,
is half full.
Actually, this actually sort of relates to water in a way. I have this, what is this, like, glass duck thing just on my
Oh.
desk.
How does that have to do with water? Oh, because
What?
ducks.
Because ducks.
Yeah.
True, and glass sand. Beaches.
Beaches.
Oh.
Oh.
This is a great start.
Yeah, yes. No, plastic loves to collect on beaches. Have you been to the ocean recently?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's
Oh.
so yummy.
Recently, literally just yesterday, I was in Monterey, and I was lucky enough to go to beaches that were not full of plastic, but it's so it's probably California too, obviously because that's the coast and there's just plastic everywhere.
Yeah.
But wasn't
Yeah.
there like this one place where you can go there? There's always just like mounds of plastic. It's like a garbage heap, but it's just a beach. I don't know.
I'm sure there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are several like beaches
I
that
think
are like that.
There were like beaches in India like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
Like
India.
especially,
Yeah, India has got it
especially
bad
though,
when
yeah,
it comes to
like,
like
places
pollution
with,
and garbage and stuff like that.
there's a lot of human population. There's going to be a lot of trash.
Mm-hmm.
Camilo
Yeah.
Beach, I think it's called,
Mm.
which is actually in Hawaii. But
Oh.
Oh,
wait.
we're on a roll.
well, I mean, India does fit into this. They do also have this problem.
Don't take our word for anything until the very, very, very end, and then some of each episode, because we might just come across misinformation, which, while funny, can lead to.
No,
Being
we would
misinformed.
never. We would
We
never.
would never misinform our beautiful audience.
We would
of,
never
would.
intentionally do that.
Like 3 people that happened to find this.
Yeah, we would never.
I would intentionally lie to people.
Never. Not once. You can take my word for
yeah.
it.
A good example to start this off, because we're talking about India, is the Ganges River.
Okay, so you were I've like vaguely heard of that, and I don't know its deal, but I'm sure it's full of only the most purest water of all time.
Mm-hmm. It's like
It's
this.
the dankest water.
The tank is.
Actually, dank is probably pretty fitting.
Yeah. It looks. Because the water, it just looks brownish, depending on where you are in it.
Can we
Oh.
get an image of the of the Ganges River?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Ganges
no problem.
River
Ganges River, my bad.
it's a
Gandhi River.
the Gandhi River. it's actually it's a holy river actually. It's like
Oh.
it has
Oh
it
my
has
God, it's this one.
it has ritual it has religious significance
Oh.
to like the
Oh
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
remember
it
Yeah.
now.
is one of the I think it is one of, if not the
Oh,
most like polluted river in the world.
That is gross.
that
Like
is bad.
like okay, like you're supposed to like do like ablutions in there, but you literally like see these like foam pockets of like just pure like toxic chemicals floating on the surface of the water.
God damn.
Ugh.
Imagine just like born to life, being baptized, stage 4 cancer. It's like, ah, damn it.
That's the child of Adam.
Woman that
21st century
yeah,
moment.
the
God damn.
woman dips her baby in the Ganges River, comes out a skeleton.
It's the baptism of capitalism.
The bad.
That's a really good. Maybe we should just start like an extra. Shoot, that's really good. Baptism of capitalism.
The baptism of capitalism.
As much as
That's
we're
nice.
Capitalism.
as much as we're laughing
Yeah,
at these
Christians
horrible
against
jokes,
capitalism.
Yeah, it's really bad.
this is actually awful. It's unfortunate how much. Sorry, Mama. Hang on, give me a second. I gotta chew.
Like,
Like birds are straight up standing on the water.
mhm. That's
my
like
God.
that's you shouldn't be able to stand on water unless you're
No, you
Jesus.
shouldn't.
But okay, some
Or Jesus.
no, oh jeez. One thing that is slightly funny about this in like a very dark way.
Yeah.
There was an Indian politician named I'm gonna butcher this. Bhagwant Mans.
Oh, you did not get that right, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bhagwant
Holy-
Man. That's definitely not right at all. But
Dude,
he was
bog water.
bog water. Bog water. It looks like bog water too, to be honest.
Bog
It's
water
worse than
man.
bog water.
Bog
It's
water.
like
Yes,
double bog
it's the
water.
bog water man. But
Yeah, bog-
he was an Indian politician, and he drank from the river to like prove
Oh.
that it's not toxic. And he
Oh.
immediately had to get sent to the hospital because of.
Wow.
Why? Why?
Dude.
Why would he do that?
I don't
No, I don't
like.
know.
They didn't even stage it.
I know, like you can. I mean,
He just died.
like, you can just see that that's not water that you should be drinking from, let alone standing in.
It's not even water anymore. It's just like, it's just plastic. It's just liquid plastic. Something that interested me earlier about the bird standing on the water is that obviously we know from the ocean, birds and stuff like that, they will eat the plastic. And, fish, and then, birds eat those fish, and then other animals eat those birds. Basically, microplastics travel, and it's called, I think, biomagnification. I feel like I'm not getting that right. Is that what it's called? Biomagnification. Biomagnification. Yeah.
Magnets
yeah,
aren't
so-
biological.
You what?
Magnets aren't biological.
Quite strange, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't like thinking about that. So, who just...
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah, who just
me?
played like a sound cue?
Minecraft the cave ambiance? What was that? I'm trying to talk about freaking birds here. I don't know. Comment below what you think that was. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
That was very strange. No,
Anyways,
I didn't even hear it.
And like, I think it's this biomagnification thing. It's like it's not gonna stop either.
no, definitely not.
I don't
Plastic,
think you can stop it.
yeah, also, well, yes, but also, well, specifically plastic, because plastic takes so like long to erode.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like up to like 500 years, depending on like what it is.
And listen, animals are gonna die. But, a lot of people don't care about animals dying, which, I, for one, do. However, let's just say you don't care about animals dying, right? Well, this, obviously, I mean, when animals go extinct heavily affects absolutely everything, because that's just kind of how the
Yeah,
world works.
it disrupts
Yeah.
the ecosystem. That has been put in
Microplastics
place.
are also getting in what your bluefin tuna that you're enjoying on the freaking Caribbeans.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah,
this
yeah, we,
pristine stuff is full. It's just half of it is
like,
a water bottle.
what's the stat? Like, we enjoy like we like eat several pounds worth of microplastics every year,
Yeah, who cares about how many spiders we
Yeah.
eat? Let's start talking about microplastics. And recently, I learned about nanoplastics, which
which is
is
just even
really bad.
smaller
Yeah.
Even
microplastics.
smaller. I don't
Like,
know about worse. Probably same danger level.
like
I mean,
we ingest 5 grams of microplastic in a week.
God damn.
yummy.
I mean, gosh
Yeah,
darn.
yum, yum. Fill my tummy with
Really
all this
darn dang.
microplastic, reducing my lifespan.
I love eating my old tricycle from 15 years ago. Yum 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 yum.
Tricycle was plastic.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we couldn't afford like.
Bro, I
You know,
just ate
metal.
my tricycle straight up.
Oh, okay.
True. You feeling hungry? Just like
And you get your
take a
daily
bite.
dose of iron.
Hmm.
yeah. Well, for me it was plastic, you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I got friends who
Untrusted.
ate their tricycles for iron. Goddamn. Sorry. On the topic of oceans, this clam chowder is really good.
And imagine how many clams have plastic in it.
Oh, true. I might be
Probably a
eating a whole milk gallon exterior peel, if you will, worth of plastic in this clam chowder. How
Okay.
much of the clam population is plastic? I feel like I don't think this will come up what I want.
No, I don't think it will.
Ate any clams or something? You might have had a side of microplastics. Oh no.
Oh
Oh.
no.
This is from ZME Science. I'll put the link because I know both of you are gonna read this.
Uh-huh.
Millions of tons of plastic enter. Yeah, I know this. I know this. Anyways, but whatever. I mean, they get around everywhere. I can probably look
Yeah.
up microplastics in ants and like anteaters, and then what? What
Yeah,
eats
but-
anteaters? Buffaloes. We eat buffalo wings. How are they gonna grow those wings if they're full of plastic?
Yeah, but we'll save that for the land episode.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay
Keep in
on
touch.
topic.
Stay on top.
Well, no, I know.
And it's
fine to
not,
branch out
and
a little bit.
it's not just plastic in the ocean either. We also got all that oil.
Oh
Oil.
yeah. Sweet
Oil.
liquid money.
Yeah, sweet liquid money.
The life force of the U.S. My
Yeah.
humble home.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dinosaur piss.
Nice. Did you know that the BP oil spill from 2010 released 3.19 million barrels worth of oil into the ocean around it?
Oh my god.
That's
Whoa.
134 million gallons.
Oh.
Good Christ.
That could fill like a swimming pool or two.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding.
Probably.
With like a deep end that goes down to the Mariana Trench. Jesus Christ.
Imagine
uh,
doing like a Scrooge McDuck swimming in your money, but it's just oil.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
you just
he
you pop up
comes
a
out like all
skeleton.
black.
Oh my God.
Nothing is like gonna rival the BP oil spill anytime soon, hopefully.
Oh, no, hopefully not.
But just this year alone, there have been 10-ish oil spills.
Seriously?
And we don't talk about it.
No, it's like, well, unrelated issues. We don't talk about it anymore. Like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. When people discovered it, they're like, "Whoa, guys, look, garbage patch!" And then now it's just radio silence.
Hmm.
That's another thing we could touch on later. But like, it's
Like,
why? It's
like-
very relevant.
you have to talk that garbage patch. It is 1.6 million square miles inside.
Oh, okay.
That is 3 whole Frances. Right? That's
That's 3 Frances.
that's
That's
3 Frances worth of land
Wow.
area. That is
That's 3
3 Frances too many worth of land area.
Yeah.
I agree.
4.
Or yeah, 4 Frances too many.
4 Frances too many. God damn it. Oh my god.
And it's just swirling there around like the Pacific Ocean. I almost said the Pacific Ocean.
The specific. Oh my god. Library.
Imagine how much resources in that trash island we could use.
Oh, true.
Ooh.
Absolutely true.
But we could melt that down into so much more microplastic.
No more oil. Yeah.
More
yeah.
oil.
Yeah, like
Bro, you could probably sustain yourself off that garbage patch. To be honest.
Oh, true.
why don't we just like build a society on that garbage patch?
Well, we actually have. It's called Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
Actually, though, wait, no. Okay, hang on. Sorry. As a quick side thing, didn't they build something over a huge pile of garbage in Rhode Island? I swear. Wait, hang on. Garbage
Family Guy.
area in Family Guy.
Yeah. They built that off trash.
Ah, true.
Yeah, Pretoria or whatever.
Well, I can't find it. No, the entire show.
Yes.
I I can't find it, but I don't know. Maybe that might have been a joke, or I don't know. I'm not sure. It might not be Rhode Island, but anyways, that's off topic.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you went over and just took a step on the
Garbage patch.
on the garbage patch, you wouldn't feel like Jesus. You just feel like
You-
like
us.
it's warfare, and you just you're crossing out like you're treading no man's land.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, you'd probably just die.
Yeah, true.
He's like, who knows, like, what's festering out there?
Air, yeah, true.
I
What if
mean-
we just gave birth to a new creature, the Pacific garbage creature.
Your new cryptid just dropped.
Yeah.
Honestly,
check
I
it
would
out.
not be surprised if like a new type of animal evolves to live in the garbage patch.
Hermit crabs.
Yeah, like new
Hermit
types
crabs
of
are
hermit
literally
crabs.
doing that. I don't know. I don't think they're running out of shells, but there's so much
I
empty
mean, I hope not.
plastic containers. No, I don't think so. There's so many. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, like empty containers on the shore that hermit crabs are just living in them now. Water bottles and probably KFC buckets get big and fat in this freaking bucket. Pigeons and seagulls are getting fatter than I don't know, freaking water balloon. They're looking like water balloons flying around.
Off topic, but did you see that video of a seagull eating a rabbit?
No.
What?
What? Okay, quick break. What?
Oh, yeah, seagulls don't just eat like plastic and like vegetables. They eat meat too.
I,
That's funny. The two main parts of their diet: plastic and vegetables. It's like, got all the food quarters. What is that thing called? Anyways, what? Oh my god. Okay, I kind of need to look this up. It does it like eat it whole?
Yeah, it swallows it whole.
Oh my
Don't
god.
have
I mean,
teeth.
that's how. Yeah, I know, but like I'm just trying to. But like it's a whole rabbit. You have to understand my confusion.
well,
Yeah.
So, is the rabbit still alive?
I hope not.
Oh god, that makes it worse.
It's like it doesn't have teeth, so it wouldn't be able to kill it.
I just found out you sent it. Alien.
Yeah,
Oh,
unless you stepped on it. Well, unless it stepped on like the rabbit or whatever.
but
Oh my god. Oh my god.
that's just vor.
Oh. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Holy shit!
I don't.
That's
I'm not. I'm not gonna watch that.
holy cannoli!
oh, that's a big ass seagull. I just want
My
to point
bad.
that out.
I,
You mean a big ol', not
big
a-
old chonker?
You gotta remember to not interrupt our Christian audience.
Christian, Dude, the
This is
sea-
for school.
Yeah, the seagull. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have. Yes. Dude, the
Uh-huh.
seagull looks like a penguin.
It does. That's what I'm saying. It transforms into like American. You know, just like.
American.
I drove to Welsh Island too. He's gonna start. I I don't even know. No, I forgot. He's not gonna need it. He's not gonna need to eat for like at least 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fun fact. Not so fun fact. Actually, it's quite depressing fact.
Yeah.
It was counted in 2022, so last year, that there were 525 trillion pieces of plastic in the ocean.
Oh
So they.
my god.
I don't know how they got. It's probably some like
Yeah.
advanced like algorithm that allowed them to
They
estimate.
put sorry, they put tags on them like how they put it on like salmon. They put tags like, all right, go ahead. And then like, Jerry, you just added more plastic. He's like, that's fine.
Actually,
It will
Someone in
easier.
a dinghy counted them all one by one.
Yeah, some old guy just came up, opened the door with like an anchor on his belt, and he's just like 125 trillion. They're like, what? He's like, my plastic. And then he just leaves, and they never saw him again. That's how they get their information. Ever like annually, this guy just goes into their doorstep.
and like it's actually funny that you bring up salmon because they're actually fairly interesting when this comes to this topic. Salmon are like very sensitive and vulnerable fish when it comes to like this.
Yeah.
They're snowflakes.
They're snow.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, they're nature's snowflakes. they've been
Snowflakes of nature, snowflakes.
they've been vulnerable for like years because of how
Yeah.
like temperature dependent they are.
Just how they are. Yeah.
And well,
Yeah.
you know, the temperature has been rising for like at least a good century now.
Well, the temperature's been going all over the place, so
No,
yeah.
Would you believe though, surprisingly, the average temperature has only gone up by a single degree Celsius.
Well, okay, that's Celsius.
That's like still like 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
No,
Huh.
Celsius and Fahrenheit aren't that far apart, like in the low numbers.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just like I thought like one Sorry. So this is a guy from the States talking. I thought that like what 1 Celsius was like 5 Fahrenheit or something. Seriously?
No, 1 Celsius. 1 Celsius. Is I don't know like the specific thing.
I can look it up. Okay, so 1 degree Celsius is 33.8 Fahrenheit.
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, no, it is how that works. I'm trying to. Okay, so the reason why that's how that works is because it's not. Because then 2 degrees Celsius is 35.6 percent. What am I talking about? 35.6 Fahrenheit, and then 3 is 37.4. So how much is it going up? So
It's going up by 1.8 about.
Oh, it is going up by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's basically 2. You're wrong. Haha.
Close to aiming,
but-
close enough.
Yeah, true.
But I heard somewhere that like 2 is like supposed to be like the limit before like
Oh.
Oh, and we've reached 1.
0.8.
That's not good.
We're halfway there. Woo!
No,
Wait,
we're
more than halfway there.
yeah, we're like 80% of the way there. I don't
That's-
know. Yeah, I don't
that's not
know
great.
what will happen if we cross that threshold, which we most likely will cross that threshold. Let's not
Oh,
beat
most
around the bush
definitely.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to stop today.
Right. Yeah. Good luck getting any government to do that.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
have to get all the plastic and round it up into a big ball,
Like
and then say no more plastic, guys.
Like
And
we
it's
have, like you
okay.
have to. I mean, because the like traditional traditional countries like China, India, and Indonesia, and corporations would never allow that.
No,
Uh,
never. Too wrapped up in
Yeah,
their own
like yeah.
bahugas.
Like 14 million tons worth of plastic get put into the ocean every year.
Which is super cool, by the way.
Just
Let's
Yeah.
shoot for free.
yeah, just so
more plastic is being produced.
True. It's like we're not. It's not like there's a bunch. There's
Okay.
literally trillions of what hundreds of trillions of microplastics, and
Yeah.
we've stopped. Let's just keep going. It's
Okay,
really,
and it's
really bad.
it's the stupidest thing too. This is a tangent.
Sure.
Okay, my family brought in like this thing of sourdough bread, and it
Hmm.
had like a plastic like wrap on to keep the bread sealed, which is
Okay.
normal. But then inside of the plastic wrap was a second plastic wrap.
What? Oh,
Why?
I don't know.
because
I genuinely do not understand why it was there.
dude, it
It's-
sucks when there's like 8 layers of packaging thing for like a single, like a keychain. And you get
Yeah,
like a box the size of like, I don't know what's a good my backpack, you know.
yeah, and like even if every like singular person stopped using plastic, that's not going to stop huge companies and corporations from producing, using, and dumping plastic.
Oh, that's true.
So, so even if we made a decision not to use it, that's not going to solve the problem.
I'll just be at like the end of the assembly line with my mouth open. I'll just eat it all.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if it takes a while to erode, then I may as well help the cause. But
Cut
that's
out the
my
middleman.
that's that. I am the middleman.
Eh,
My issue. Okay, here. This is a little tangent here. It's not. It's more. It's not an issue. This might sound bad at first, but let me start to let me clarify myself.
Clarify.
There's these people who will go out of their way, the kindness of their heart, understand the issue of, climate change and all these plastics and stuff, and then start trying to make a cause to stop. So you're like getting stuff like reusing stuff, and some even going as far to like collecting water naturally, and just some insanely impressive stuff. I have absolutely no issue with that. I think it's really cool. But
Impressive
the
even.
th- the thing,
Yeah.
was super impressive. Are you kidding me? I could not. I could. I mean, I could put my.
I'm
If I
too
put my head
Americanized to do that.
Yeah, true. If I put my head to it, I could probably make a rain collector that collected like half a teaspoon of water every week. But
Yeah.
and that's as far as I'd go. I'd be like, "Woo, all right, we're done." But uh, the thing that sucks is that it's barely even like the people. Like, obviously, the more the people consume. This is getting into economics and stuff, but like the more the people buy stuff, the more that they're gonna produce. But also, it's the people producing of all this plastic and stuff, and then the culture of us just littering and throwing it in the garbage. Even if we don't litter, we throw it in the garbage. That garbage is just gonna keep piling up. The
It's
fact that
the
we're using so much plastic is bad
someone's like
enough.
alarm
So
clock. Did you hear that?
yeah, that was a pipe bomb in the car of my room.
Uh,
My bad.
Nice. No, and
Yo, what's up?
yeah, I forgot I was gonna say. You continue.
Hey, you mean shoot, mister?
I'll just censor
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, true.
and like
Word.
Word.
even if like I'm saying, like even if everyone in America, let's say,
Yeah.
stops using plastic and turns to some other resource for every single plastic, bottle producers or companies that make the plastic we throw away just sell it to other people.
It's true.
And
Like,
and yeah, that and also you have to realize, like America, like consume a lot, but like comparatively, we don't actually have a lot of waste. We're fairly good in that regard, like compared to
Yeah.
other
Which is
countries.
appalling, by the way, because just looking at, I don't know, the school that we go to every day. I know we're freaking high schoolers and teenagers,
Yeah.
but like, there's just stuff everywhere. If we're comparatively to everywhere else, pretty good. Also, in freeways and stuff, there's just like plastic bags
that's not good.
everywhere. That's not good. In fact, I'd even go as far to say that that's bad.
I know, right? But it's like the weirdest thing that like we're like one of the better ones, yet we produce so much waste to begin with.
Yeah,
Like, have
we
you?
ship out our trash.
Yeah, yeah, and we put it in the ocean in like African countries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
all the places where it's supposed to go.
yeah,
at least that's
we
It's Mother Nature's garbage dump.
the
like
Africans.
Is that bad?
uh yeah, kind of.
That
Uh
kind of sucks.
but
But that's the thing. That's what's happening to them over there.
True.
yeah, and like
Um,
for us as like a country who benefited from colonialism, tell countries that were negatively affected by that they can't use plastic because we fucked it up is also fucked up.
mhm.
Screwed.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. And then, like I don't know what country it was specifically, but it was like part of a documentary type thing where it was this guy who was visiting this African country, and they just had this huge beach line that was just filled to the brim with like tossed out clothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, and part of people's like I don't know, I don't think it was a job, but it was like part of people's way of living is that they would like go down to this beach and like collect stuff to like try and sell it to other people to make a living.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
that
like-
sounds familiar.
And it's like,
I don't know.
oh god, it's like the worst hand me down ever.
Yeah, the most
Yeah.
depressing hand.
Yeah, the most-
of all time.
They're still reusing.
I mean, yeah, at least they're reusing it, I guess.
Yeah, waste not, want not, but
I mean,
still.
The fact
Maybe
that
we should-
they can do better than us in that regard.
True. Yeah.
And like,
Like it probably sucks to like okay it probably sucks the side of it, you know, like you see all these tossed clothing and stuff and people having to make a living. That's actually kind of cool, especially compared to the lack of doing anything that we're
Yeah.
doing. Which, okay, besides being one of the better countries, quote unquote, what is the best country actually? I don't know if this is off top. Well, no,
It's
it's on
usually-
top.
they're usually most like
What is it,
West
Iceland?
European countries are considered to be
I-
part of the best.
I mean, best in terms of like,
Safety, economic prosperity, happiness of
yeah,
the populace.
it's
That tends to
it's
be
it's the countries that did the
Colonialism.
colonization.
yeah, 'cause they didn't get screwed over.
Yeah,
So South Korea seems to be, so it says here, according to TRVST, which is a website I've never heard of before, South Korea created its waste management law in 1986, a practical step to achieving a no-waste country. The law focused on reducing the millions of tons of waste dumped at landfills to reduce the high quantities of plastic in the garbage. The government banned the use of disposable plastic bags and containers. So I
See,
like to mention,
that's good. They should do that here.
not only
Yeah.
is that fantastic, that was in 1986.
Yeah. Also,
Like,
and you know it's worth like we didn't always like rely on like disposable stuff and plastic.
yeah,
Like-
that's a fairly recent thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you go back to like the 50s, 60s, you'll see like cars, like kitchen appliances, bottles. They were built tough. They were built to last. They didn't use
Yeah.
plastic. Nowadays,
because
they're like I think it's like it's I'm not. This is getting into like conspiracy theory time, but it's almost like they're like designed to fail at a certain point nowadays.
exactly, that's what it is. Because think about it, when products were built to last, was
You made
during
less money.
the Great Depression.
Oh yeah.
People didn't have the money to buy new stuff, so companies would make stuff that would last. Now that we have the money to buy new things,
Mm.
companies don't care if their products last or not, because people have the money to buy more.
Mhm.
Exactly. And I saw. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry if I cut you off.
I was gonna say no. The things.
Well, hang on.
Oh.
I want to make sure I didn't cut off Michelle. I'm sorry. It was my bad.
I'm done.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cut you off, Zach, on purpose
Yeah.
and say, that I saw this. This is related, by the way, to what Michelle was literally just saying. I saw this like documentary-ish thing, video essay, whatever you want to call it, that was about how light bulbs are getting worse because of that exact business idea. Because they used to be, there's these light bulbs that would last like so long, so nice, so bright, so nice. And there's one light bulb that's been on in someone's garage for like 50 years. And now you get these that last like 2 months, and it's entirely the entire thing is a business model. I think there was even a pack made.
and I can attest to that as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've had to replace like the day bulb on my snake's cage like 10 times at least.
Yeah.
Since you got your snake,
Yeah, since I got her.
which was approximately when?
I got her in mid 2017.
Okay, and
Okay.
10 times since then,
That's like 6 months a bulb.
okay, I know that's yeah, okay, 2010, 10 years, like that's still there's light bulbs that could be so much more efficient than that, and also I'm pretty sure light bulbs are pretty wasteful. At least they're toxic, right? A lot of them are. I don't know, maybe
Well,
not
if you
all,
break
but
them,
I
if
could be
you
wrong
break
about
them
that.
open, yeah, you
Yeah.
can get.
Right, but what happens to them after you throw them away? They break, right?
Fair.
Through one trash compactor to the next, they break.
Dude, I
And
remember
that trash is gonna
one time.
gonna
One
stay.
time, I accidentally dropped and broke a light bulb in my hallway.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Everyone's good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But that's scary. Is that light bulbs are like pressurized.
Yeah.
Oh.
They explode
Oh,
when they break.
yeah. Shoot, man.
So that scared me severely.
Yeah.
Loud.
It sucks. Some funny thing about light bulb, not very funny, but they say that like, you can't tell how I put this.
I don't know.
Like you can't tell humanity's history from space, if you will. But
Oh.
you actually can, because from the space view of Berlin, Germany, you can actually tell where the Berlin Wall was because the two halves use different light bulbs.
Oh my
Oh.
god. That's really interesting.
Hmm.
And you can see that from space?
Yeah, you can see that from space. You can also
What?
see the garbage patch from space. So that's
Oh,
cool.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
that's-
the size of France.
And you can
three
also
of
see
those.
France.
Three
It's
France.
yeah, like
Sorry, my bad.
it's 300 miles long.
I misinterpreted it for the, real France. Or,
So yeah, no, completely understandable.
They look very similar in like
Very
every
similar.
aspect.
Mhm.
They're both, huge masses of plastic drifting along the water. Anyway,
Yep. And
it.
going on to what Michelle was saying about like how like money and production, I want to call out Dubai specifically because that country is the biggest. That city is the biggest like waste of money I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like okay,
Cancel culture.
it's something like they wiped out like an entire coral reef thing like near in the water next to the city.
What?
So they could like build like a floating neighborhood.
Are you serious?
Not,
Is that
I'm
legit?
no, I'm not kidding. They filled in a coral reef with sand so they could build on top of it.
Bro, I freaking love coral.
Coral's
way.
chill,
Dude,
man.
Coral's chill. What did coral do to you?
I don't
not
know,
allow you
but
from building
coral-
a
but-
floating neighborhood.
I know, but coral reefs are like in huge danger
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
because
Yeah.
like we haven't again. We're only like a degree and a half hotter than normal, but that is caused like what is it like half of the world's coral reefs to start bleaching.
Yeah.
Which, for those of you who don't know, basically, when the temperature of the water gets too warm, the not the bacteria, but like the chlorocytes, the things that make coral reefs green and give them their color, they get stressed and they leave the coral, making it white.
So what's interesting about that is that basically, I think you can see this, like I lay it in a time lapse or something. Corals literally, I think they spill their guts and turn white. Like you can see, like this just
Yeah, I mean that's what
this stuff
yeah, I just described it.
pour
Coral,
out of
yeah,
it.
the
Yeah.
chloroplasts are literally leaving their cells, which
Right,
is
but I want to visualize that. It's basically just watching, which it's a living creature. It's not a plant. It looks like a
Yeah.
plant-ish, but it's an animal technically, spilling its guts slash sustenance, whatever bladder content, and just turning completely white. That is poetically horrifying,
and,
if I do say
And
so myself.
and I should mark, just because a coral gets bleached doesn't automatically mean that it's dead or will die, but it's very vulnerable to uh, dying permanently,
Yeah.
yeah.
which most do. And these coral reefs have been bleaching since the 60s, probably longer than that. But the
Oh
first
yeah.
like documented case of a white coral reef was in 1964, I believe. In
Damn.
I don't remember where it was, but
And,
that was the year.
and
I
tying
remember.
in,
Sorry.
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And tying in the coral thing to past discussion, I was seeing videos of a dude spearfishing, right?
Nice.
And he came across a plastic bag out on coral. Uh, when he took it off, he found out that the plastic bag killed the coral.
Sad.
So
Incredibly sad
not
days.
only is the heat doing it, but also the plastic that we just don't care about is also adding to the death of the coral.
Mm-hmm.
So we've come full circle,
Yeah.
and now we have to just admit the fact that yep, the ocean is gone for. The-
It's dying slowly, but at the same time, it's also taking us over, because
Oh,
globally
true.
the sea level has risen from about six
Oh
inches.
yeah.
Right. And
It's
it's this is 100% fact. It's because when plastics go in there, they decide to be bad water, and then they sink to the bottom, and then they push everything up by yelling at the little water molecules so that they go up higher because they don't like talking to the toxic water. Because
yeah.
they just got done playing League of Legends and they're super toxic, and so
Yeah.
then they just eat all the other land. I looked this up. I did like 40 years of research on this. I know what I'm talking about.
Yep, and then
Uh,
the baby icebergs get scared and start crying,
Yeah, they start crying,
and their
and
salty
Yeah.
tears leak into the
snowflakes.
water.
I-
Yeah. Anyways,
and also, actually, with the icebergs, the fact that the icebergs are melting, not only does that mean the water's rising, but a very limited amount of fresh water we have is combining with salt water.
Yeah, and that's gonna do a lot of bad things because that's gonna desalinate the water, which is
Yeah.
just horrible for saltwater living beings because they're not built to withstand fresh
What you're-
water. And
what it's
also,
doing, sorry, it's changing the composition completely of the ecosystem, which such a drastic change is going to have drastic effects.
yeah, and also,
Yeah.
and even worse is that only 1% of the water on Earth, despite being 70% of like the Earth's surface, is actually like fresh water stuff that you can drink.
Exactly.
And
Oh yeah.
the majority of said fresh water is in those ice caps and glaciers, which are melting
Yeah.
So more fresh water, yay!
at the cost of
Ah.
at the cost of everything else.
You don't have to use your Brita as much.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
fun fact,
mean,
but yeah, and fun and fun fact, or not so fun fact, depending on how you see it.
It's
Um,
gonna be super fun.
yeah, if okay, if the entirety of our ice caps melted, which is not it's implausible but not impossible. Um, the sea level would rise by 70 meters, which
Oh
What?
my
is
god.
230 feet.
Uh,
The entirety of Florida would be underwater.
well, is that
Okay,
my
well
thing?
that we can sacrifice that, but
Yeah,
like I
I
see
mean,
what you I see what
Everything
you're saying.
else, yeah,
What
it's
would happen to
bad.
France? Would France survive?
actually, their coastal regions definitely would not, but France has several like mountains in it.
Damn it!
Would
God, we
have
were
to
so
move to the Eiffel
close.
Tower.
Yeah, we were so close to.
Yeah, they're gonna have to board the Eiffel Tower and float across for the rest of their days.
Okay.
God, this is horrible.
Okay, okay. That sounds like it could be like a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some like a settlement of people floating across the ocean on the Eiffel Tower.
Anya suffocating in a
You know
water.
what's crazy? The thought that apocalypse theories, like how zombie apocalypses, stuff like that. How we could be the cause of like flooded Earth apocalypse,
Oh yeah.
and that's not that far away.
Waterworld may have bombed at the box office, but I can tell you that it will not bomb in real life.
Like, yeah,
Facts, bars.
Don't you ever say that
crazy.
again.
Oh, sorry. I thought I almost just left the call.
No, understandable.
So, I think that okay. So besides that being a sick plot for a Studio Ghibli movie,
Yeah, but Ponyo is not gonna save us in real life.
no,
yeah, no.
like I said, Ponyo's gonna suffocate in a Wawa bottle, and
The Wawa Wawa.
water bottle. Ponyo's suffocating in the soda Gatorade package thing. What's that thing?
Oh, like a plastic 6-pack ring?
The plastic rings, yeah.
Nemo's suffocating in a plastic ring.
Man, turtles really like snorting straws.
I know.
They
What's
all-
up with that?
Okay, I know. Okay, I know this is like an environmental conservation
Oh, God, here we
podcast,
Here it goes.
but I'm just not willing to give up plastic straws.
Okay, here.
Honestly,
Paper ones suck so badly.
honestly,
Evil part
if
of
a
the
turtle's
podcast.
if a turtle's not smart enough not to snort a straw, that's on them.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah. If you,
It can
if you,
breathe farther.
so if you,
breathe farther.
true, we just gave turtles superpowers. How are they sad about that? If you can't reach the stake that's lodged in your back, then you don't deserve to live. You know.
Exactly.
Here's my take. Here's my take on plastic straws. Okay. Plastic straws. Just hear me out. Plastic straws are bad. Paper straws are bad. Biodegradable, pretty much plastic, but technically good straws, fantastic. Because they have those at, I think, like Costco, and I can't,
I would say
Costco's where you get that good 150 hot dog comes with a free soda. Literally the only way to live your life, if you're making a half minimum wage. And also those straws, they used to have paper straws. I think people stopped getting soda and started rioting and started kicking over shelves and stuff. So they're like, okay, we'll give you the based straws. Now we have these base straws. They're like, I don't know if you've seen them. They're kind of like a tan. Metal straws are fine. If they don't have the rubber bit at the end, then I am going to shove them up my nose so that my brain stops. But
Nice. I agree.
but they need that. They need that. They need that. Rubber.
They need to make a technology for metal straws that allows them to bend like plastic ones.
They do.
You know what I
Do they?
think?
Oh,
I think we need to evolve past straws.
honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, I agree. What's wrong with
should
just
all drink
taking a
sippy
sip
cups.
normally?
Yeah.
Because
I-
straws are super fun. That's true, though.
We need. Okay. My idea.
I'm ready.
We need to ditch the plastic straws and focus on silly straws.
Ooh, true.
Dude, it's been
Because
so.
technically that's not made out of plastic. It's made out of silly, so...
Yeah, and if you've ever used a silly straw, have you thrown it away?
No.
No. Of course
Exactly.
I wouldn't throw... That's
Who
so
would not
true!
throw away a silly straw?
Actually-
That's fags.
Actually, I don't know where my silly straw is. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Oh, dude, I've got a collection. One
Nice.
time, my silly straw went, like, around the house.
Mm-hmm.
It was sick.
And
Took so long.
it
I
could
almost
be
died.
like a competition, like seeing who has the most ornate silly straw.
Oh, dude, that's how we solve global warming. We distract everyone with the silly straw competition so that they just don't use normal straws.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that. I mean, we're here talking about all these issues, obviously raising awareness, good stuff. How are we gonna solve it? Silly straws.
Silly straws.
That's the answer. The answer
Exactly.
is silly
Okay,
straws.
thanks for reminding me about that.
Oh yeah, no problem, of course.
Oh.
We're encroaching on problem. The time that we've perfectly scheduled. My sister
Oh, that
is showing up here.
that we've definitely purposely scheduled to be perfect like this. 100.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a salute.
Okay,
Jesus.
before we leave though, we should probably flash up some organizations that help with like ocean cleanup
Oh yeah.
or ocean pollution.
Yeah.
A couple that I know.
Charities.
A couple that I know is biggest one is Oceana.
Oh yeah.
Which is they're
Yeah.
like devoted to like marine conservation. In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
And they're super cool. This is a local one, Monterey Bay Aquarium. They're interesting.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
just went
yeah,
there
yeah.
recently. The Monterey Bay. So I go there and listen. I've been there so often that it's it's like I've been there so often. It's like yeah, I already know all the places. But to be completely honest, I'm so glad that places like that exist. You can just go
Yeah.
to aquariums where it's not like freaking SeaWorld either. They take really great care of these animals. It's really cool if you've never been there, and you're able. I don't know. I mean, depending on how close you live to Monterey, you should take a vacation there. Just nice. Go to the wharf, go to like the aquarium, just go to the beach. The beaches, the sand is fantastic. You're not gonna get Hawaii stuff. It's not as good as like what, Southern California? Who cares? It's really pretty. It's really
Don't
nice.
throw your car batteries into the ocean.
Don't do that. That would not be great. Unless you're trying to just make the electric eels electric again.
It allows
Yeah.
it allows the electric eels to recharge.
That was for legal reasons. That was a joke.
Mm-hmm. And
Well-
and another one is the Coral Reef Alliance,
Oh yeah.
which
Oh,
works
yeah.
We're
on
talking about that.
we're just talking about how coral reefs are being decimated. That's crazy. It's almost
I
like this
love
is
coral.
it's almost like this is like the water episode of a
No,
trilogy
I
of
literally know
episodes.
what you're talking about. I literally
Nope,
know
nope,
what
nope.
you're talking about. Nope.
I don't even.
Uh-uh.
I don't even know.
Nope. You aren't even speaking. You weren't speaking for the last 30 minutes. Wake up. Anyways, see what's up.
I
you
also
have-
have.
or did you have three
I also have an organization I want to
Oh,
shout
okay.
out.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Crazy Straws.
Yeah.
They
Crazy
are the
straws.
future.
Yeah. So Parker, buy yourself a crazy straw. Or no, you know what? Your assignment for today is to go home and weld metal together to make them perfect, eco-friendly, not able to be washed once. Silly straw. Weld it together, or maybe make a slide. Make something silly for drinking.
Your throat.
To shove it down your gullet.
Eat the straw.
Eat the straw. Make it out
It's
of
a water
pretzels.
park for your throat. Your bladder.
You
It-
are the straw. That's inspirational.
Become the straw.
Become the straw. Be one with the straw.
Do we want to do an outro?
Yeah, we don't have a thing planned,
Okay.
but we're just gonna make one up. Sure.
Well, I'll just say it.
Okay.
Well, this has been the Wildfire Side Chats podcast, and we do not have a closer.
No, yeah, we don't have anything. All we have is ourselves and you. And if you want to stay yourselves and we want to stay ourselves, then we can go our separate ways and make odd, mischievous glances at each other until we eventually meet again in the next episode.
Bye bye.